Hello, this is Scribbler's Rest, where Orlando and Central Florida's finest authors, artists, and other creatives come together and play some games. I'm William Tucker, and I have a Steam table full of players that are all artistic in their own various ways. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their characters. Today's game is Pathfinder, the continuation. We're in Book 2 of Loam's End, The Woeful Waves. And whoever wants to start talking.
I am DJ. I am one half of Genki Yacht Studios, specializing in spray paint art, animation, illustration, pretty much anything we can get messy with. And today I am playing Corin, the human barbarian who breaks things.
Almond Hunter.
I am the other half of Genki Yacht Studios, so I do everything that he said. And today I'm playing a halfling bard.
What's your name?
Oh. Wait, my name or the bard's
Your
name?
character's name.
Oh,
Both.
okay, sorry. Taiga. Taiga's the name of the bard.
Oh, yeah, and you.
Okay.
I'm Brian Downs, the writer. I'm the author of The Berlin Fraternity, The Care for Crisis. By the time these episodes will be seen, also Red Sleeper and the Declaration of Independence. Miriam Medina, across from me, is the cover artist for Red Sleeper.
I am LJ Heydorn, author of the Age of the Fallen series, as well as have my own channel under Larry Heydorn on YouTube. And that's about it, I think. So I am playing Dr. Sutar Malfacto, the beloved friendly wizard of the party, who everyone loves and cares for.
I should mention I'm playing Michael Pinebrick, a cleric of Gorham.
Pathfinder Gorham. And I'm William Tucker. I'm the going to be the game master today. I write adventures for Total Party Kill Games for Pathfinder and 5th edition. Noble Cause Bloodied Hands is out, and also Slaughter Splinterfang Gorge. Check it out. You could also swing by Kenzuko. I got a few adventures for their Hackmaster series. And before we begin, I did notice that both Larry and Brian were looking longingly at Corwin's sack because they didn't get any of the action there. So to make sure, here you go, Brian. And here you go.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, William.
Now, their sacks are different because they're a little sweet.
And
a
how
little soft.
appropriate, it's worms.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
So we want a little worm on peach ring action. You go for it.
Can I stick my worm in your ring?
99 cents a bag, folks.
Would
I hope you enjoy the entertainment.
Would you care to wrap your lips around one of my worms?
I appreciate your concern for my consent.
Gently. Gently. It
I've
doesn't
never
go
done
in.
this. I've
We have
never done this
consent,
with a
though,
man
right?
before.
Okay, there we go.
It's just, there, it's stuck.
Oh, this is amazing.
Should have done some sweet talking
That's
first.
all right. You can,
Okay,
you
there
can
we
swallow
go.
it.
Don't judge me.
The situations I create. All right, there we go.
That's okay.
But,
I love worms.
We're starting the adventure the next morning. Everybody's waking for breakfast at the captain's wheel. You guys got a designated table. As you're all walking down to it, you do notice that there is a like a ratty-looking sailor type. Looks like he's in his 60s, heavily tattooed, leathery skin. You know, definitely has seen the sun for, you could tell, the majority of his for the majority of his years. Everybody, give me a perception check.
20.
10. I have a worm
You
in front
notice
of me.
he's there.
12.
12. You notice
14.
14. What Michael Prinebrook notices, his left hand, the two fingers are missing all the way down right here. It looks like a bite mark.
The two fingers are missing.
Probably somewhat of a recent injury.
God.
The
you'd
two
have to
fingers are
say.
missing to his elbow?
Two finger missing all the way right down here, like a bite.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. But
He had really long fingers.
Well,
yeah,
thus is the
But,
fate of a man who sails the waves.
yeah. The sailor looks on at you and it's like, "We might have some business."
Well,
you all sit down and get me a pitcher of ale, I could probably point you on some, maybe a little revenge you might be looking for.
Wait a minute. Are you hiring us, or are we hiring you? I mean,
I'm going to be pointing you. I heard you guys might have lost a comrade.
Did we lose a comrade?
Yes,
well,
you did.
my little goblin friend. Did you find him anywhere?
No,
I've been really searching for him, and I can't seem
I
to
know
find
you're
him.
talking to Go Lisp has been staying in their room.
Oh, is
Yeah.
What are you doing with my goblin? Never mind.
Peach rings.
I'll catch it on Wizard Tube.
Go Lisp is in charge of the almond count.
Ah.
So yeah.
Oh,
He
there we
guards
go.
the sack.
There we go.
Guard in your sack.
Okay, so am I understanding this correctly that a sailor we've never met before just sees us walk in and says, I might have an adventure for you?
Pretty much.
Business.
And it has to do with your valet?
I don't know. To me, that seems to be the friend we were missing, but we found him, though.
No, we didn't. We are one of our past comrades when we weren't there was found dead in our last adventure.
Oh.
Headless, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I forgot about that. They brought his
When
head
I
in
remember that's a problem.
on a plate.
The guy we didn't trust.
Right.
Right. Oh,
But
But he
you
was
met
part
him.
of the firm hand guild, which you guys are all a part of
Well,
here.
not
So I
anymore.
mean, you're still technically.
I mean, so really, we just
No,
don't even know the guy anymore.
Well, they
No,
brought
no,
his
no.
head in on a platter, so he is part
Not firm
of
in
the
the
farm
farm.
hand guild.
Yeah.
Well, what's your name, sailor?
Spence.
And
So,
okay,
Followed by
one
looking
pitcher
for
of
a good
ale.
time. What?
I will order a pitcher of ale.
all right. He
I
poured.
respect these kind of coincidences.
All right.
A man's fate is made up of coincidences like these.
He pours a pitcher. He pours a pitcher into a tanker. Takes a hearty gulp. Wipes the foam off his lips. Looks at you guys, and he says, "Looks like the dockers have marked you. Word on the pier is that you raided a warehouse hours before they were going to raid that same warehouse. The dockers took offense, grabbed one of your firm hand fellers, and made him an example. But since you got me some mail, I'll tell you, the leader of the dockers is by the name of Nephlin.
How do you spell that?
Nephlin.
Sense motive.
Go ahead.
Well, if you had properly registered with the scheduling bureau of the crime syndicate, we would have known you were coming. But
With a 7.
So,
I'm feeling that his words are truthful.
yeah.
I'm sensing you have a motive.
All right.
Yes.
Can I also attempt sense motive?
Yep. Anybody else's sense motive is an untrained thing. You just add your wisdom modifier. If anybody wants
23.
to. 23?
23.
Not bad. Yeah, you do feel like that he's quite truthful. He does have a score to settle with this Nephlin.
Do I know anything about the Dockers, the nature of their organization or their activities?
Do you have knowledge local?
I don't think I do.
No.
I have knowledge arcana, knowledge
No.
religion.
No.
I might know a thing or two about shoes.
About shoes?
But
Or no,
I know
no,
the
that's
bard.
pants. That's
I know the
pants.
bard
Skechers
might
are
have
shoes.
has
I have-
knowledge there
I
for.
I
only-
have knowledge local,
only 18.
actually.
So
Only an
roll-
18.
roll.
Huh?
Okay.
So,
And this was in relation to
Knowledge
Nephlin.
local.
hold on. 8,
Nephlin. Oh, okay.
You got 18?
16.
You've heard the name, and you do know that he runs a netting
22.
store. And the one thing that you do remember, it's a little bit more of the more unique buildings because it's along the pier, and it's got a canal running through it. It's actually two separate buildings connected by a bridge.
Interesting.
So, but Spence goes on and he says, "Yeah, the Nephling's nettings. That's kind of a front. They don't even make nets there. They have them shipped in. We don't know why. But
Outsourcing.
let's see.
Cheaper labor elsewhere.
But that's where
Good financial sense.
That's where him and his gang kind of harass the locals. And what you want to do is The reason I'm bringing this up to you is he holds up his mangled limb, and he says,
No, he can take care of that.
"Yeah, Nephilim did this.
Really?
I don't know how. He was talking to me. I was a little bit not so honorable with our little card game we were playing. He discovered that. He looked at me, smiled. His smile got wider and wider. The lights got turned off. Next thing I know, I'm missing part of my hand. So, and then I was stumped, and I didn't wake up until hours later. Yeah. But, yeah.
Let me just say this will make you popular.
So you say. But if you do plan to head on over there, I would probably take the back building, because in the front building, he usually got about a dozen cutthroats right in front of them. No, word on the street is you guys are quite capable, but I don't know, up against 12, that might be a little much for you. I'd go into like the storage building across the way. Not many people hang out there.
Okay.
But
and so what else is in it for us other than?
well, from what I understand, they raided a pirate ship, and maybe they got what was off on that.
Oh,
I do know I did spy some ships coming up the canal and unloading. I didn't get close enough to see what they were unloading, but they had a few skiffs there.
so the canal is that big?
It's big enough.
Sorry, what was this guy's name again? Seth?
The sailor's name is Spence.
Spence.
And their activities, when are they most active? Evenings, day, all the time?
Evenings. I mean, usually they're rabble-rousing right now, but Nephilim always keeps a few guards around.
So they usually have cargo coming in the evenings or something like that. So they're for
They
activities.
can, but their cargo came in last night from all
Oh,
appearances.
okay, so they have a period
So-
now that they're
But yeah,
less than active.
But yeah, there's hardly much going on in the storage side building. I'd imagine it's the other building you might want to be a bit more careful about. But you can charge the front building if you want. I ain't telling you what to do, but
Interesting.
Thanks.
We'll see if you can find your other two missing fingers.
I think they're long gone. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Have you made any plans for the afterlife?
Oh my god.
I mean, just in case anything should happen to you. I mean,
He gives you a squinty eye.
all right.
All right. He takes the pitcher, he takes his tankard, and he goes off to the corner room and finishes off and gives you all a wink and a smile.
All right. So we're not getting paid anything for this. We just got this guy a pitcher. Man, I gotta hang around bars more often. As people walk in, hey, you, give me a pitcher.
Still has a
I got a mission you might be interested in.
Well, you guys are getting a little bit of a reputation around here anyway.
I don't know if it's a good thing.
Last
yeah.
night was a whole different story.
You have
Oh my
helped the
God.
local law enforcement in some cases, and a manor was cleared out, so done a little rep there.
Yeah, we do have booty,
So if I understand this,
or half booty.
a total stranger tells us that the dock mob regards us as dangerous competition. Therefore, they cut the head off an NPC nobody gives a damn about. As a warning to us.
I mean, we
And
were
now-
thinking about it. I mean,
For the price,
All right.
for the price of a pitcher of ale, he's told us to go raid the dock mob's hideout, kill them, and take their stuff.
Yes.
Not seen a problem yet.
Well, we don't have any reason to. I mean, he seems to think he's telling the truth, but I don't know if killing the.
You feel like
whole-
you've been marked too.
Yeah.
I mean, the message
never
was
met this
sent.
Well, the message like that,
I mean, the chopped off head was sent to you guys.
Okay, but if we just
Basically
go down
drawing
there,
a line in the sand. Yeah.
yeah, but the only evidence we have that it was done by the dock mob is
Well, is this?
Spence's
One-handed
assertion,
sailor.
and he seems truthful. Okay, but I mean, maybe not the whole dock mob, maybe just some of them. Maybe some of them have reconsidered. Maybe some of them are contrite now. I don't know if we need to go. And by the way, if we kill the whole dock mob, who's going to load and unload the ships? Think about that. Do you want to do it? I don't want to do it.
We'll be creating job opportunities.
Yeah, it's the Darth Vader promotion program. Also, again, we don't know this is the whole dock mob.
Well, no one's saying we have to kill absolutely everyone. I mean,
What, just
Just
find
a
the
few of
ones
them.
that
Example.
killed our
Examples
other
can be made.
friend, I guess?
the option to run. I mean,
I mean, somebody may. I mean, they're going to need a leadership base of some sort. If you move the foundation, I mean, I'm just saying,
Okay, so on the word of a total stranger who believes what he's saying but might be confused, might be crazy, we don't know.
Well, the worst case scenario, we end up with a new business and a few bodies.
I don't know if this is going to make us popular around town, the more widows and orphans we produce on the local scene.
well, we could always just gather information on the dock mob
Wait a
and see
minute.
if it's something worth removing.
Okay, we can do that. All right, we're going to gather information, and
We can employ the widows, and we have a labor force.
and
in the making.
DJ's character agrees
Sorry.
to marry the widows. That's what I'm
You
hearing.
have your own harem.
Not saying no.
Wait till you see the widows.
Let's not rule anything out. Times are hard. I can't be choosing.
We'll get his ale goggles out.
Well, let's see if we can find out more about the dock mob.
Yeah, I guess killing off a charitable organization in error would probably be kind of wrong.
about the dockers. Let's find out more about the khaki mafia.
All right.
It is.
So, I mean, are you going to ask people at the captain's wheel, or are you going to shoot on down to the Lamprey's Lament? Maybe talk with
there's no
some
reason
of the
we-
guards going around town?
There's no reason we can't do both.
This is a shady bar, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
the captain's wheel is the upscale
higher-
one.
No, this one. Oh, I'm sorry.
you-
Lamprey's
you-
Lament.
Lamprey's
Yeah,
Lament.
Yeah, Lamprey's
yeah,
Lament
probably.
is-
Yeah, I mean, we can ask both, but
You got to be in a real lamp hole to get a lamprey to lament. Normally they just live in a hole someplace,
Womp womp.
underwater.
I thought that was eel.
What? Who
I thought
am
the
I,
lamprey
Jacques
was
Cousteau?
the little thing that was a bloodsucker.
Let's find out more. We'll ask around. Is there like a ask around roll, or we could do it here, or
You could ask
Down.
around. I mean, you could shoot on down to the
around.
Lamprey's Lament,
Yeah.
or
Is the
or
Lamprey's-
you'll likely encounter some patrol guards too going
okay,
around.
we'll ask them.
Okay. Oh, there's the unofficial arm of the law right there. They give you a nodding wink. It's the younger pair of guards that you met before you went to the mayor's manor. The mayor's town building there. So I mean, you met these guys before you met the older pair of guards that were right outside his building.
I used to be a guard mook like you until I took a level up in the knee.
Saw it coming.
Well, I will use my diplomacy
All right.
to talk to them
All right. Go ahead, roll.
and see what I can find out about the dock mob.
I'm gonna watch this.
Okay, I get a 13.
13. Oh, the
Care for
Dockers.
some aid?
What did you roll too, or
No, not
go
yet.
ahead.
I don't want you to aid them. I'm just
Let's
asking
see.
them.
Okay.
I can talk to them.
I am
I'm
talking
more
to them. You're
personal.
interrupting my talking to them to ask if
personal.
you can talk to them.
You're s-
Why you want to know about them? They're like law abiding, and they're that one of them gives like a shoulder bump to the other one.
Well, I want to know more about them because I've been hearing all sorts of things about them. And as a man of faith, I like to learn about the real workers in a place, the salt of the earth, salt of the docks, the people who are picking it up and putting it down,
Okay.
and administer to their spiritual needs the way that the cleric of any good war god administers.
Gary, why don't you go ahead and take a look in the inspect those barrels over there? I think this conversation might not involve you.
Damn.
All right. All right, Gunther. So the other guard moves there. Gunther stays and he says,
Are they? I'm sorry. Are these guys Gary and Gunther the guards?
yes.
So we've walked into a sitcom at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
Ain't this all a sitcom?